He's all over Ricky Craven. He wants that 4th position. He wants to get up there and race these guys.
I tell you, I like the way Bobby Labonte is able to run a little lower than everybody else. He's a lane lower. The same thing he did last year here racing against Steve Park.
And let's see now. Who picked Labonte?
I don't want to even talk about it.
I believe that was Terry Labonte you picked.
Get out of here.
Labonte, the fastest speed, last lap by.
Imagine that. Come on, buddy.
15 to go.
Right here. Drive under. Guess it.
Here we go. Sterling to the top side. Gets a good bite, though, off the corner. Able to keep those RPMs up on the high side.
He run with you. He cannot run with you.
And they're telling him he can't run. Well, how come he's knocking my bumper off then?
Well, look who's the fastest, guys. 14 laps to go. Matt Kenseth in that 17 car.
Well, see, as long as they race each other, that's going to help Kenseth. Bobby is distracting Sterling, and that's slowing them both down, and Kenseth's going to slip up there, and he's got a fast car. We know that.
Just the way Sterling got the lead when the two Fords got rubbing each other.
Yep.
And it's not going to be many laps. We're going to catch 3 or 4 lap cars up there, and that's something you don't want to see either here.
Oh, you get a couple of lap cars running side by side, and they can change everything. I'm just really impressed, though, with Sterling and Bobby Labonte, how they played there, and here they are, those two dogs up there racing each other.
You know, this is going to play out all right for Ricky Craven. Mike Beam figured they would have gotten out of the pits in 5th place.
Yeah.
Right now, he's in 5th place, so it really didn't hurt him.
No, you know, they've been a little slow in the pits all day, and I think it's probably had something to do with his decision.
Here's a battle right here for 6th. Jeff Burton, he's just been quietly going forward all day long underneath Rusty Wallace for the 6th position.
Come on, boys.
Rusty don't want to give it up that easy as they head down the backstretch side by side to turn 3. Ever since that last restart, Rusty's car has not been what it was, I think, a little bit earlier in the race.
Well, you know, Rusty has a tendency sometimes to make adjustments there for the final 10 or 20 laps, and saw him do it at Richmond last year. I hope that isn't what happened, but he knows that he does that sometimes.
Back up front, where Bobby Labonte is all over Sterling Marlin, and it'll be 10 to go this time.
The one that the guy that's going to be the spoil in this whole thing is Sterling probably end up being the beneficiary of it is when Matt Kenseth gets up there and gets up under Bobby Labonte. Because he is creeping into the picture.
Right now, those top 3 cars, though, Marlin, Labonte, and Kenseth, lap times identical that last lap.
Jeff Green may have dropped a cylinder. He has fallen to 12th. 3 cars out of the race with engine trouble. Last year in this race, 1 car departed with engine failure.
But the one engine rule has not had any effect whatsoever on this race. We always have a couple of engine failures every time you come here, you know, so that's just been normal.
Pit crews have done their job. It's in the hands of the drivers now.
Oh, trouble down here in turn 1, guys. 31 car went around.
Robbie Gordon.
This could be the race for the win right here. Back to the flag.
Come on.
No caution yet.
No flag. Yet. He's well down on the apron, Darrell, and he's going to get away. We're going to stay green.
Oh, boy. I bet that surprised a lot of people.
Smoke from Schrader, turn 4. Lots of smoke out of the M&M Pontiac.
He's hit the wall. Boy, these guys are dodging bullets everywhere.
Still no caution. Schrader's going to go straight to the garage.
Yep. Smoke out from underneath that car.
Make that 4 engines, maybe.
Yeah. Maybe we spoke too soon.
Here comes Kenseth. Put the left wheels almost down on the flat that time.
Come on.
He's right down there where he's been good. This is off turn 2 down the backstretch. Got lap cars in front of him. It's going to get exciting, guys.
Here we go. He's good down on the bottom side here. He has been all day. He gets a great run through here. He comes off, and he should be able to come up in front of Sterling.
And he will.
And he does.
Come up on Harvick and then Benson. 6 to go.
And I think Bobby Labonte has said, okay, guys, y'all fight it out.
Kenseth's taken off.
And passing a car,
got
he was 3/10 of a
We got debris all over the front straightaway here. Got a big old hunk of tire laying down here in the racetrack. We got to have a caution.
Caution is out. Caution is out.
We're going to come around with 5 to go.
I think Sterling.
Come right to the, there you go.
Sterling was wobbling off in turn 4 there like he had a problem.
Steve?
Well, guys, we heard Sterling Marlin radio in. He said, there's oil on the track. I got into something. That's what he's saying happened to that 40 Dodge.
I don't know if he hit anything or not, but he sure was bobbing and weaving off of turn 4 there.
Not sure who lost that piece of tire.
The 31 car.
I believe so.
Now here's the real strategy, guys. We have 5 laps to go. Will NASCAR stay consistent and red flag this race where we can have a green flag finish? That's where the strategy comes.
I don't think they will, because this is just picking up a little debris down here. We should be back to green in about a lap or so.
Well, last week there was a late caution that required a lot of cleanup, and the race was red flagged in its closing 10 laps.
This was a big chunk of rubber that came off of the 31 car. I think they get that picked up, we'll be able to go back green here pretty quick.
Let's look at Robbie Gordon here.
Just trying real hard here late in the race. I think he and Jimmy Johnson have had a little something going all day. Jimmy Johnson may end up being the winner in that battle.
Just don't do it.
Well, Robbie was down there pretty low when that happened.
Come on now, get it straightened out. Somebody's up you, come on.
10th caution ties the record for a 400-mile race here.
Across the line here. Caution flag is still out. 3 laps to go.
Well, you know, we could have a restart here like we did at Daytona. Sterling is sitting there in second place again, like he was at Daytona behind Jeff Gordon.
Well, they would have to give 1 to go next time by, but they have not had time yet to open pit road so the cars could make stops.
It's got to be 1 to go this time.
So that's why the race has not been red flagged.
Safety truck down here in 3 and 4 picking up what little debris there is. That's mostly just rubber from that tire. That's what the big chunk was down here. It was about 3/4 of a Goodyear tire.
A lot of smoke now from Jeff Green's car, slowing down under caution. His car smoking quite a bit.
No indication from the flag man that he's going to go for the green flag. He's talking on his radio here. Let's see what he's going to do.
There's Matt Kenseth's wife, Katie. We'll see if she'll go to victory lane. If they give 1 to go, we could race 1 lap. Cleanup truck is still in turn 4, and there is no indication of a lap to go before we go green, so it appears this race will end under caution.
Yeah, I think it will. White flag next time by, so you know you can't get 1 to go in the middle of you can't restart them without warning.
It had to come right then.
Yeah.
So next time by will be the white flag. Now they've pitted Elliott Sadler and put tires on his car.
Maybe they think this is still a 500-mile race.
I believe if I was Wood Brothers, I'd be out there stopping him, taking them back off.
I would too. Please don't knock those stickers off.
Well, he was at the tail end of being, I believe, 2 laps down, so had little to lose.
He thought if they got it, but if it went back green, it might get him a spot or 2, I guess. But this isn't going to go back green because we can get the white this next time by. They're still picking up trash everywhere. That tire came apart and started knocking the rear quarter panel off that 31 car, and he just drug that all the way around the racetrack.
NASCAR has asked for Robbie Gordon, his crew chief and owner, to come to the NASCAR trailer when this race is concluded. Talk about all of that.
I think he and Jimmy Johnson have had a little love affair going on all afternoon.
I think it was just continuing down there in turn 3 and 4 under caution.
White flag waves with the caution. Well, he ran 160 miles an hour most of the day, but today, right now at about 55 or so, he's going to make that final lap, and then Matt Kenseth will go to victory lane for the 2nd time in his Winston Cup career.
And he has had an awesome car. He did a great job. And those guys there are the ones that need to get a pat on the back, because he has had incredible pit stops, in and out all day long first.
It is awesome. I mean, we're going to get the finish on this thing. Guys act like real champions today. What a great job over the wall. Great job driving today, Matt and Mike. Awesome. Everybody that worked on this thing, great job.
That's Robbie Reiser.
Good job, Matt. We're really proud of you, bud. You hung tough there and you went back and you had to take it back when they took it from you, bud. That's wonderful.
And that's car owner Jack Roush.
Cat in the hat.
I mean, they had a great race car today, great pit stops. Matt done a great job.
I thought we were done.
This has been a great place for 2nd victories. It's Kenseth's 2nd career victory. Last November, Joe Nemechek got his second career victory here. And last spring, Steve Park got his second career Winston Cup win here.
Craven stayed out on his old tires and finished 5th. Probably is
right about where they thought they'd be.
What they thought they'd do. So that turned out all right, too.
Checkered flag in the air. Matt Kenseth for Jack Roush and Ford scores his second career Winston Cup win. Sterling Marlin, the runner-up. Bobby Labonte, Tony Stewart, Ricky Craven, the first 5.
And that caution had no effect on the race whatsoever because Kenseth had the race won. So
the best car won the race.
The best car won the race. I think that's probably the way everybody looked at it.
Jeff Burton 6th. Jeff Gordon, an up, down, up, down, up day. 7th. Rusty Wallace 8th. Bobby Hamilton 9th. Kenny Wallace 10th.
Good run for Kenny Wallace. Hung there around the top
Kurt
10
Busch
all day.
fought back to finish 13th too, but or 12th actually.
Yep, behind Kenny and Bill Elliott.
And Ward's bounced off the wall all day and finished 13th.
For bouncing off the wall, 13th's not bad.
That's lucky 13th.
Still go.
Ryan Newman, highest finishing rookie, 14th. John Andretti 15th. Terry Labonte, Ricky Rudd, Jeff Green, and Kevin Harvick finished on the lead lap.
And Spence was for a 20th, the first car lap down. And the way his day started off, I'd have never believed that.
So welcome to our Subway post-race show. As Matt Kenseth makes his way around toward victory lane. Give you a look at the order of finish today, and he spins it through the grass. All right.
I like that. Now he knows how to do burnouts.
Now, I said earlier, Kenseth from Wisconsin, great short tracker. Probably did a little dirt tracking in his days.
Oh, yeah. I love that slide.
I don't believe he's quite done yet. Dude, there's more to come. Stay tuned.
He is the 8th different winner in the last 8 races here at the Rock.
Back it down there, bud. You got cars everywhere. Just bring her on down here and get you a cool drink of water. Tell them how you did it.
Ford, Dodge, 2 Pontiacs, and a Ford, the top 5. Then 2 Fords and 3 Chevys in the top 10.
But Jeff Gordon coming from the back twice. Started back there at the beginning of the race, made his way to the front, had the situation on pit road, spinning out, comes back to finish 7th.
All these are lead lap cars. Ryan Newman, the highest rookie in the race there, in 14th. Jimmy Spencer, the first car 1 lap down. Mark Martin got a lap down early, held on for 21st. Johnny Benson. 37 cars were running at the conclusion.
Dale Jarrett in that 88 car. Seemed like he had the dominant car. Engine expires, out for the day.
With the runner-up, Steve Burns.
Sterling Marlin, great run today, but man, you almost put her in the wall.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess somebody, I guess 31 car wrecked again at the end and got another wild finish here, but got in the oil like they got in the fence, and Matt got by us. You know, Matt drove a real good race already, run good. The Coors Light Dodge is great on long runs, and you know, thought we had them where we need them, and just come a little short. Can't understand the red flag situation, but cost us last week, and you know what it was done today.
All right, thanks, Sterling. Let's go back upstairs.
Sterling talking about the fact that last week's race got a red flag and then a quick restart. Today, because of the circumstances of the caution, there was not a red flag.
Just not enough laps to go here. You had 5 to go at Daytona, and here you only had 3. So there's no way to get the mess cleaned up. I don't think that's really a big factor today. I can feel his pain. I know how he feels, but nonetheless, I think it turned out for the best. Now that's a happy crowd right there.
Let's go to our